Hello everybody, this is Robin from Shanti Art Creations, and I am attempting to make a Christmas card this morning. So I've got a card base made from Recollections 110-pound cardstock in white. Before I started recording, I went ahead with my Gemini Junior since it's on a different desk, and I used this embossing folder, polka dots that I randomly picked up somewhere, and ran that through. So that is going to be the panel on here, but as you can see, it doesn't quite come to the edges. I'm going to trim this down a bit, but before doing that, I wanted to sprinkle it or splatter it with some silver. So I've got my fancy little splatter box here. I'm gonna put that inside, and I have got some Distress mica spray in the brushed pewter. Give it a shake here. And instead of actually spritzing it, I'm gonna open it up and splatter it like this instead, to give it some bigger droplets. Now I'm gonna shake again because I want that mica to really mix in. Okay, give it a couple more little splatters here and there. I'm trying to get some of the edges, but the corners is kind of what I'm trying to get a little bit more. Ooh, there's a fly. All right. Carefully take this out. Okay, I'm going to let this dry so that it can get all sparkly. Got this Christmas stamp set, and I'm going to use this Joy. And my plan is to emboss it with silver. And I forgot to bring over an acrylic block. And I'm going to use the VersaFine Clair Nocturne with the Wow Metallic Silver Superfine Embossing Powder. I'm just going to grab a sheet of lined paper, fold it in half. This is generally what I use to put my embossing powder on. And I do have the Wow embossing ink, but I find with the silver and the gold it works just as well to just use the black, and covers it up nicely. So let's just pop that in the center. A nice good press. And sprinkle it with the powder. Nice. All right, got my Wow heat tool, so it'll be noisy for a moment. Oh, I just noticed I kind of shook that around a bit and had a little bit of powder there. I just love watching the embossing powder melt. Got a nice silver shine on there. Put my leftover powder away. I'm not a super clean crafter, but I do like to try to clean some things up here and there as I go, because if I don't, I feel like the embossing powder I would get everywhere, and that would be nasty. And then for my stamps, I just use a baby wipe and give it a little clean. Good enough. Pop it back into its spot. All right, let's see how this is drying. I decided to speed this up a little bit and to edit out the sound of the embossing tool. Well, it's helping. It's not completely dry yet, but I don't know if you can see very well there. It's starting to get some shimmer on there, but the larger spots are still a little wet. So set it aside. This is dry enough now. So just seeing what dyes I have. One moment here. I think this one probably should work well on there. I am still fairly new to card making, and I am building my supply of stuff. I don't remember all the brands and everything yet, but I think this die cut is from Spellbinders, I want to say. I do have the package somewhere. But... all right, I'm gonna run this over to my Gemini Junior. Okay. Gently peel off the mint tape. Mint tape is a wonderful thing. I saw other crafters using it. Like I said, I'm pretty new, so I just ordered it not too long ago. I was using washi tape before, but some washi tape works fine for that, and some sticks. So this is kind of the idea of the card. It's going to be a white base. This is going to be trimmed down with that. And the joy over top. I feel like it needs some pop of color. Well, let's see. This is dry enough to trim. I decided to speed this part up as well because when I measure things or cut panels down, I don't always actually measure them. Sometimes I just kind of trim a bit, eyeball it, see if it looks okay. If I need to trim more, I trim more. So, okay. Feeling like it needs some bright metallic red or something. These little things will just go over there for a moment. I am going to look in my stash of either, I don't know if I'm going to use ribbon or washi tape or scrapwood paper. Let me see what ribbon I have first. I was pleasantly surprised to find that I had 3 different types of red ribbon to choose from. Kind of thinking the shiny metallic one might be, I think this is off a box of chocolates or something. I don't even know where this was from. What if I did something like this, a little off center. That would be not there, but. Or, you know, we could put one across there too and make it like a present wrapped up. Actually, I think I like that idea. So, that messy part could go there because the word is going to go over top and cover that up. Okay. So this is how my head works. I don't always know exactly what I want to do when I'm making a card, and sometimes it's just kind of see as you're going along, kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. So sometimes I use double-sided tape here, but I think I'm just gonna use some Fairly Art glue. place. I think I'm going to put a little dab of glue there to kind of hold it in place, if it will stick. It's kind of wanting to stick to my finger and not that. Maybe glue wasn't the right thing to use in that spot. Oh well. Yeah, I think this will be good because it'll make it look kind of like a present. So we've got that, and then we need a piece of that long to go across there. Okay. I keep so many scraps of stuff because you just never know when you're going to need it. Never know when something's going to come in handy for making a card or scrapbooking or whatever it is that you enjoy doing. So when it comes to art, things that people often think are garbage can be priceless treasures. Okay, I think that probably saved this card. Look at how cute that looks now. Maybe I should have had a little more silver splatter on it, but if we put that there, do I want that flat down or do I want that popped up? That's another thing. I could pop it up on foam tape, or I could just put it flat. Well, let's put this down first. And I think I'm going to put a little glue on the ribbons, little ribbon spots, and I'm going to use I just have Forever and Time glue tape runner here. I think I picked that up actually at Dollar Tree, I think. All right, hopefully I don't get my head stuck in the camera a little bit as I'm trying to position that. Sorry for my little floofy hair sticking out there. Okay. All right, now the decision. Do we pop it up? Do we lay it flat? I think we'll pop it up. So what foam tape do I have here? I found in my drawer that I had a few different sizes of foam tape to use. So I decided to go with the slightly wider ones that I had, which both of my rolls of that were, well, as you can see, getting close to empty. So I just grabbed what I could off of there and left the skinnier roll for a project that has use for it. Perfect. That works for me. What do you guys think? Just a simple little joy that's kind of wrapped up like a present. All right, see you next time.